What up, Dax? Welcome back to Garo Clicker Heroes. Rawr, let's get right back into it, shall we? Real quick, I'm just going to rename the last episode before I forget. Garo Clicker Heroes 227 part. Oh no, not 227. It's still 226, but it's part 3. Okay, 225. Yes, they're all named correctly. Awesome, cool. Hey, and we got a new guild. What is this? What is this? Sir George? Get the fuck out of here, Sir George. No one likes you. There you go. Now you can level up Seer up in here. And then we got Brittany Beach Princess, followed by Ivan, followed by Tree Beast, I believe. Yes. So, just going this way. Upwards for Brittany Beach Princess. Nice. Good shit is happening. I cannot click on these heroes unless I click the plus tab, which is good, I guess. It's a way to keep them in line, you know. And once again, I could just scroll down and be like, oh, did Terra show his face yet? Nope. All right. Don't even fuck with them. Don't even fuck with them. And okay, so we are slowing down quite a bit, and history dictates that once we're slowing down a certain amount, we're not going to even be able to fight bosses anymore. So just because we don't have that Chronos available, we only have 30 seconds, so it sort of hinders the progression a little bit right there. But also, oh shit. Okay, let's do that right there. Pretty Beach Princess. But also, it's not a huge deal. We'll still like use our abilities to defeat bosses. We'll still do some off-screen grinding. It's only natural. What I could do is I could just ascend immediately, and no one would blame me, honestly, because holy shit, look how many hero souls we have to ascend with. That's super nice, and honestly, I kind of want to. I mean, what's stopping me, really? Nothing, to be honest. Maybe I'll do a ascension right after this ascension then, just because, yeah, I mean, look at what's happening. We're doing so well, and we've gotten like a sort of groove going with like these 5 heroes right here. If we end up stopping on one certain boss because we can't beat him, why continue after that? Just ascend. And I think this is what a lot of people online were talking about on the forums. They're like, oh, this sort of method of play hyper incentivizes like ascending, like basically all the time. And I'm like, no, I mean, there's still some grinding going on in between, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm just like, yeah, no, you're gonna want to ascend like every chance you get. Here's my question: when I ascend, do I have to maximize all these guys again, or will it do it for me? I think it'll do it for me. It makes sense because every time we ascend, it just resets all of the heroes or something, right? So maybe we don't have to do that, yeah. But even if we do, it's like it's no hair off my back, no sweat off my brow, no dick on my shoulder. Oh shit! Hold on. We need how much? Oh, we're so close to Mass Samurai. So I think we're gonna get Mass Samurai before we get Force Seer. Just because Mass Samurai is better. Also, the fact that, yeah, like the ascension just lasts so much longer because we have 5 different heroes to level up, you know, and each of them increases our DPS in like a meaningful way. And because of that, like we're never really like stopping anywhere, you know. I remember, yeah. I'm starting to remember how things were like before we started ranging with all of our rangers. Oh my god, a 5th guild on this motherfucker. Holy shit, it's so ridiculous. We're basically almost at Brittany as well. Look at that shit. Okay, fine. We'll keep on keeping on here. Okay. But yeah, so like I'm remembering how things used to go. Yeah, let's hit that up. Before we started ranging, and it was basically like, yeah, just level all these guys up equally, and it just keep exponentially rising, and there's really no end to it. You have to like put a stop on it yourself. You got to be like, okay, now we're going to ascend. I can't I can't be grinding with these guys that much longer. It's starting to be a detriment. But so it's different when you have like all these guys gilded and you have all of them like leveling up all at the same time, as opposed to when we were just doing like Dread Knight, Atlas, and so on and so forth. It was, it was interesting. And also, I did have someone on the channel recently. Well, recently for me, it was probably like a month and a half for him. If he's still watching, I don't know if I discouraged him from watching, but he was like, "Hey, so why do you level up Frostleaf a bunch? Why don't you just level up like the Power 5 instead of leveling up Frostleaf?" This is when this is pre-Transcendence, when we were basically like ascending and then hitting the clickable, and we're able to like purchase Atlas outright. And instead of like getting the Power 5, I just leveled up Frostleaf a bunch, like to level 1,000. That was like a sort of like a misdirection of like knowledge to you guys. I only did it because it really didn't make any difference. But like ideally, once you get Atlas to level 100, you don't want to level up Frostleaf. You want to level up the Power 5 because Frostleaf is not a ranger. Obviously, he's not Dread Knight and above. I only did it because it made things easier. I had all my guilds on Frostleaf at first, and then after a while, it's just like it became just sort of like it just became part of the routine, And but for this newer like post-transcending ascensions, where I'll be able to like go through that like rigmarole again. I'll be sure to get it right this time. Once we finish leveling up Atlas to level 100, the ideal people to like still keep gilded and leveled up is the Power 5. It's only until we get Terra that it's Dread Knight that is the highest DPS dealer right there. Which is it's good to have my my shit rocked a little bit every so often, just so I can like keep on top of my shit. And otherwise, I would have kept going and been like and done like suboptimal like DPS runs and like ascensions, and then I'd just be like, why is Frostleaf not doing so well right now? Well, it's because Frostleaf is garbage, and I failed to realize that now, because I've been so used to just like leveling them up out of just sheer like easiness and like simplicity. But now that every single like point of DPS sort of matters in these like early parts before we start ranging hardcore, it's good to know that like these guys are the ones that we want right here. These 5 up here. Are we gonna beat this guy? Holy shit! Is this gonna be our first one that we're not? No, I think we're gonna beat him. Yeah, we beat him. Just barely though, and we got a guild. Hopefully it's on someone meaningful. Maju, no it's not, but I believe that's Maju's first guild. Yeah, I believe so. Like that doesn't mean anything, just, it's weird. It's interesting to note, I guess. I believe this might be the spot where we end our lives. I'm about to level up Tree Beast another 25 levels, but after that, I think we're done for on DPS. Yeah, because the next one would be 115 hashtags, and that's quite a bit of ways, isn't it? Unless we get like a bunch of treasure chests, which, since we don't actually have Dora the Ancient, it's basically just how lucky we are at this point. And I don't believe, we're grinding these dudes pretty hardcore, so I don't believe we're gonna beat this next boss unless we use abilities. So maybe we'll do that. I'll show you how it works. It's been a really long time since we used abilities on a boss. It'd be nice to give you guys a refresher course on the optimal use of all of your abilities, I guess. Well, the optimal uses I'll probably learn once I switch to like active mode, if I ever switch to active mode. I don't know if I ever will. Holy shit, that is a lot of money, and we're raising up Mass Samurai, and holy shit, it turns out that we're not stopping. We're just keeping on. Who knows though? Maybe this is still not enough DPS to kill the boss. Regardless, sorry, what were we talking about? I keep doing this. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! So many distractions now. I can't think straight. No. But yeah, it's good to give people a refresher course, especially people who are like new to the game. You know, people who are starting brand new, they'll sort of like see my stuff that they're doing and they'll sort of emulate it. You won't go as fast as I am because I have all of these transcend power hero souls that you're not getting. Oh shit, no, it looks like we might just defeat this guy outright. Yeah, look at that. Okay, good for us. But yes. So, but it's still good to see like the proper ways in performance wise, the way you should be using your resources. But yeah, once again, I'm not gonna like go super hardcore on it until I switch to active, if I ever switch to active. But people who do active mode and active runs, not active mode, but like they have an active build, they'll know more of like the different combinations to do. I just do like the basic combination of like use all of them all at the same time to do like the most amount of damage ever. Immediately, if I was being extra, like if I was being super extra, like what's it called, efficient about it, especially without Vagur and all of the other ancients that increase like the efficacy of all of these abilities. What I would do is see if I'm able to defeat the boss with only these top two abilities, and then because these only refresh every 10 minutes, and then 10 minutes once these are back on, I can use all of them for the more difficult boss that's 5 levels later. But ain't no one got time for that. Ain't no one got time for no active build. I ain't into that. I mean, conceivably I could start doing an active build if I wanted to, because I have an auto clicker now. I don't need to actually click my mouse, which I'm sure like coming through the monitors there, the speakers, probably was a little bit of an annoyance during our first few ascensions here after transcending. But you get to make an omelet, you gotta break a few eggs, my friend. So we're gonna break all them bones. Eggs, I mean, yeah, eggs. We're gonna break bones. What are you talking about? It's you act like you never break bones before. Holy shit! Look at this, guys. We have 6,900 hero souls that we're gonna ascend with, but for some reason, a quick ascension's only 5,000. Yeah, we're doing real fucking good right now. I think ascending right after this is gonna be fine. In fact, that'd be interesting. An ascension run after an ascension run with no progression run in between. That's something I don't think I've ever done, except on like the 200 episode Bananaganza, obviously. But like that'd be interesting, right? Oh shit! Okay, this guy's primal, and it looks like we're not gonna beat him. It just like offhand, like first impressions, it looks like we're not gonna beat him without using abilities. So let's just wait. 15 seconds. Not at the skull even yet. So here we go. Let's just pull up the auto clicker here real quick. Yes. I just want to hit that budgie right there, and then put my fingers in the spots. Take it off progression, and then let's rock and roll. So there's the auto clicker right there. Let it get to 365 clicks. This will ensure that we defeat him amazingly. Oh, and that's right, we don't have a Juggernaut, so this isn't doing as good as it usually does. But still, we're still doing really well here. Okay. Yeah, usually just leave it at, oh, come on. Come on. Alright. 365 clicks on the auto clicker apparently is a little too much, so I'll bring it down like 330 or something next time. But there's that, right? And then I mean, I guess we can level up Brittany Beach Princess a little bit. as soon as we get back on track here. But I think this is where we're gonna end it. Yeah, look at it. Look at how much fucking hero souls we're gonna ascend with. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think this is where we're gonna end it. Like, subscribe, comment if you're enjoying the series thus far. I know I am, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode where we're gonna just basically ascend again. So I'll see you guys then. Peace out.